Okay, so here we are on the bookstore sale assignment. I've went ahead and opened up both documents. Let's just take a quick look at what's in the bookstore sale. So we have a sale going on. Great, that's pretty obvious. Looks like we have some prices and some discount amounts. Also have whatever the item's going to be. So we have regular prices and we have the items. Now, if I look here, the header, it says regular prices. I'm probably going to guess that it's going to fit somewhere over here on my worksheet where it says regular prices. Now, do not increase the size of the array, meaning don't add extra columns. Just put in the information that is needed in each table in the correct manner that it needs to be in there. So part of this is how do you set up your tables? All right, then we're gonna, probably should also, before we do anything, save the file. Instead of bookstore, save it as your last name and then a 1. So I would go file, save as. For me, it would be Parker 1. And then I would save that to my BA 386 folder. So the spreadsheet shows the sales for 3 students. Here are the 3 students across here. You do not need to add any extra information there. And all I want to know is how many of each item does somebody buy? If they buy 1 magazine and that's all they buy, that's all you need to put in that cell. For me, because I'm not looking at dollar amounts, I'm just looking at items, I would probably go ahead and center this information so that it's a little easier for me to see. And maybe this guy got probably took 4 classes this term, so he had to have 4 notebooks. And this guy here probably just bought 10 candies. All right, and then what I want to know is, out of that information, I want to know the total price. Now, this is before their discount amount. So what is the total price? And I'm going to figure that total price by using the sum product. So you're going to go in here, use sum product. Now, when you're using the sum product, you only need to highlight arrays that are the values. You don't need to highlight the titles. You probably have to go do a little research and find out what a sum product is, or let's just take a look. Let's say if we go sum product here, whoops, I need to make sure that goes product. Sum product tab, and if I go into my function argument dialog box right here, I can see it has an array. So it returns the sum of products and corresponding ranges. So really what it's doing is it's taking one item, multiplying it by the corresponding item in that same level. So if it's in like record 1 or record 2, so it'd take record 1 times record 1. And then they would add that to record 2 times record 2. I don't want you to do it the hard way. I mean, this is really quick. It'll take you about 1.5 seconds to write the formula. It's really quick. That's why I want you to look at it. All right, so sum product goes here. Now, less discount. Now, it doesn't say less discount percentage. It says less discount. So we're going to have to figure out what the discount amount is in there. And we're going to use, probably because our discount amounts over here are set up in a table already, and we can see the values, we're probably going to have to set up a VLOOKUP. And hey, I even say use a VLOOKUP right down here. So we're going to use a VLOOKUP to look up the discount amount, and then we'll have a discount. But that, we're not done yet. We probably need to take that discount amount, multiply it times our total price to get what the actual dollar amount of the discount. So if it's 10% times 100, we're going to see that it's $10 down here is the discount amount. And then this one's really simple here. We're just going to take the total price minus the discount, and we're going to have a sale price. And we're going to want to format everything appropriately. We also have a set of summary statistics right here. I don't want a summary statistic on each one of the students. So do not say, well, student 1 bought 10 candies. I don't care about that. What I want to know is total sales at the end of the day when I'm looking at my register. What were my total sales? So the average of the final, lowest of the final, and highest. So what student, like the highest price, the student spent $10, or they bought book bags, and book bags are $40 each. That's $80 plus 4, what do they get? Notebooks. That's going to be about $88. So I'd want to know the highest sale was $88. Then we're going to format your worksheet. Also going to drop in a picture. Right here's the summary statistics, total average, smallest sales. That's their summary statistics for all 3 students. Use currency format. Okay, what's the difference between currency formatting and accounting format? Well, let's put a regular price in here. This one here was the book bag. We had $40. Now, if I just go 40, up here, general, that doesn't cut it. This $, that is accounting format. But if I click on the down arrow here, I can come to currency. Now notice currency has the $signs right in front of the dollar amount instead of to the left of the column. So I said I want all the parts to be formatted as currency, and I want, let's see, 2 decimal places for all dollars, percentage with 0 decimal places. Now, the only percentage that we're really going to have is in our discount amount. So we're going to have discounts here. We don't need to have discounts in our sales, because remember, we want dollar amounts in the discount, which is less discount, not less discount percentage. And then we're going to put in a clip art. I want some enhancements on your spreadsheet, so dress it up and make it look good. Let's see, if you use a table, so what I mean by if you use a table, be sure to convert it back to a normal range before submission. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say that I'm going to make this my table, and I can say, oh, I'm going to just go insert a table. My table has headers, so I'm going to say my table has headers. Boom. Now this is my table. If you give me something that looks like this, you didn't convert it back. And I'm not going to want column in there, so I'm going to have to take that column out. But before I do, like this, I can't take it out until I convert it to a normal range. So how do I do that? Table design here. We're going to be over here, and we're going to go to the tools, convert to a range. I get a little pop-up window. Do I want to convert the table to a range? I do. Now I can delete that column. Notice that my arrows went down. This is not a table anymore. When I click on it, I don't get the table tab popping up like I did before. So let me show you. If I back up, and this is a table, when I click on the table, watch right up here, when I click on that table, I get that table design tab. So by converting it to a normal range, that convert table right here, yes. When I click on the table, that doesn't pop up. So I don't want it to be a table, but you can format it that way or dress it up in your own way. Put a picture somewhere on here, an apple or something is kind of fun. SOU emblems are fun, but whatever you want to do, dress it up, make it easy so that I can read it, and whoever's going to be the shift manager of the bookstore for the day, they can read it. Again, we're only going to put information right here. You're going to put information right here, and then this stuff is filled out. No formulas in this area. All it is just you're going to put in how many of whatever item somebody ordered. It can be anything you want. All right. I think that's it. Have fun.